Now we review The Thing Below. Oh, does it blow? No, it's just below. Well, how disappointing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so something of a kooky science fiction horror film is The Thing Below, made in 2006, I believe. I don't remember exactly. This is kind of it's got some of the worst CGI I've seen in a while. Really terrible CGI. I mean, just abysmal CGI. But it is a movie about some people who discover an organism and, they lose contact with the laboratory, and then the team goes in to go and get murdered by the organism. It's typical sort of a cheeseball science fiction movie. There's an early scene with some stock footage, United States government's involved. There are a couple of cut scenes to bulk the length up of two guys talking, but mostly you've got some bad CGI tentacles. You do have a surprisingly sexy dance scene in this, which, it makes sense in context, but, yeah. This movie was kind of a low-budget Aliens ripoff, and I love low-budget Aliens ripoffs. But the biggest problem with this film is that the monster kept showing up and really degrading the production value. The characters were solid enough. They weren't wonderful, they weren't terrible, but there was this ridiculous cowboy and this, sort of hardened street black dude. They're kind of cliche characters. And then there was the tech geek who was obsessed with porn. And if it weren't for that terrible CGI, I would actually say this would be a pretty respectable monster movie. But that CGI, man, oh dear God. Oh, had they used rubber monsters, it would have been so much better. It's like the creature there is... It kind of is amorphous by nature. You get enough good looks at what it is, but it's not a really this is what it is sort of a creature. It's one of those creatures that, it has an evolution, it changes. But it's just crappy CGI, and you hate every minute of it. And they don't even have the decency to make it show up in the dark to at least give it a little more panache to it. This creature is so... bargain basement that it's hardly worth mentioning. I've seen a lot of horror movies, and it's the creature effects that are the low point in this film. The acting in this film isn't great. Probably the high point would be that sexy dance, which is the I can't believe it's not porn category. But this is a guy movie. It is a movie for people that like this kind of movie. It's not quirky enough to be a fans of the genre only film. This kind of inhabits the lower part of your watch list. Look, guys, film, everybody has their taste in film. And if I knew what a bad film this was, I would still watch it anyway, because I'm attracted to these kind of films. It's a hokey science fiction film with terrible CGI, boobs, and stupid characters. So, of course, this is like, the Twinkie of all films to me. Twinkies are not great desserts, but you love them anyway. So, yeah, I, of course, love the heck out of this film, but I admit that it's bad, and it belongs in the bottom of your watch list. It's not a great film by any means. The Thing Below is just sort of there. It's not a great film. It has strong moments to it. And if this were the 80s and pornography were not something you could easily come by, I would say that this film would probably be a 14-year-old's dream. It's not, because this isn't the 80s, but that's what this film, it's an 80s throwback, cheeseball horror monster movie that belongs in the bottom of your watch list. It's a bottom of the discount bin kind of a film, but, some of us like those. Anyway, That's just my opinion. I'd love to hear yours down in the comments below. I, of course, am Richard.
Greetings, humanity. I'm Randall the Rat, and I'm here to remind you that, well, you should probably comment, like, and subscribe now. And why? Well, the world isn't all that great, and Random Street Theater here is trying to change it. We do things like have trash removed from the ocean, pay for trees to be planted, and even feed orphans. And you can help. You can comment, like, and subscribe, and it's free. When you think about it, if you don't do those things, well, what are you saying? Are you saying you don't care about the ocean and trees and even orphans? Well, sounds like you're a bad human. And you have a delicious face.